saying, now look at this carefully. And a horse. And his name that said on him was death. Now look carefully.
And hell followed with him.
And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword.
Hunger, death, and experience. And the famine coming, our times are coming. Right now, it's the spitting of sorrow. And his place is so God.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Harden. They need this. Called in by Curry. Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Collins.
Can you put some ice in my water, Katrina?
Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff.
Yeah. No, it's right.
Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to...
Nabbing another steal.
And he's been ferocious at the defensive end all season. He disrupts almost every possession.
With that steal, he holds the fourth-place mark for most steals in a single season, rewriting the record book.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, one of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
And you hear a lot of chatter sometimes in press conferences and interviews with promises of taking it to the next level.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Clippers trail by 14. Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Well, he swipes the ball away again.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
And with that swipe, he is now tied for third for most steals in a single season.
Well, to tally this many steals in a year is just incredible. Alongside Michael Ray Richardson with 265.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Herder in at the three. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's keep it going.
Clark in game 2 of the back-to-backs. Players have to be running more on adrenaline than rest.
Clearly there's some fatigue that comes into play, especially for your heavy minute players. That's why your reserve players, the guys on the bench, are so important, because in back-to-back situations, adrenaline's not enough to overcome fatigue.
Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Now here's Leonard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Harden. The three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Jackson Davis with the bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Harden from out.
1, 2, 3. Right past me, slap wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. If that's my soul, that's a bad drum. Blue face pages.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
And you hear a lot of chatter sometimes in press conferences and interviews with promises of taking it to the next level. But I'll tell you what, MP has certainly delivered on his goal of attacking.
Here's what we're not gonna do if we in love.
Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Colin Sexton out there with James Harden. And it's Herder in at the three spot. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Boy, they're in a rough.
Here is Harden. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
And you hear a lot of chatter sometimes in press conferences and interviews with promises of taking it to the next level. But I'll tell you what, MP has certainly delivered on his goal.
He's right. He makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack. You got to be kidding.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20...
Yeah, and we post to ride. You know it's God over money with the sure shot. Ride. Hey, we post to ride. You know it's God over money with the sure shot. Ride. And we post to ride. Hey. And we post to rock. Hey. Hey. We take it way up.
Okay. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say, The sun is shining down on me. Words are singing.
20 and 20, triple-double. I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Trying to find Jackson Davis and gets it to him.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Harden outside to end the run.
Have a good day. No matter what they say, sun is shining down on me.
No, I can't help it. I've been looking
great. Somebody have a
my whole
good day.
attention. I like how you took it.
In every single way.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Now I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language. I'm fluent. I love the way you move my way. 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 I love the way you move my way.
No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole little future, I like a utility. No time for the slack, no sleep.
Huh?
You made tacos on Saturday, and you started about 3 o'clock.
I've been through a whole lot of things.
I started 3 o'clock today.
Because I trust.
I'm saying that that's what happened here. It was 3 o'clock, tacos you used the stove
I did.
on Saturday. And today it was still around 3. But you were
Not on Saturday, because Sunday was Super Bowl, so.
I'm not talking about Sunday, I'm talking Saturday right now.
Oh, how. Until I set you on high, there's no name above your name. You make me wanna cry. Yo, J Bro, you crazy for this.
Harden against MP. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been.
One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the...
Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Herder in at the 3 slot. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if...
16,000 square. 8 million up there, 2 million down here.
He is back, but this time he's coming in as a transgender.
When I was born, my mama could see.
I work for Black Lives
And here is Los Angeles now. There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter. One of the ongoing stats we've been keeping an eye on is MP's execution in the rebound department.
And you hear a lot of chatter sometimes in press conferences and interviews with promises of taking it to the next level. But I'll tell you what, MP has certainly delivered on his goal of attacking the glass. Even when teams know that's his MO and goal to battle down low, they have not been able to stop this man from dominating.
Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
I've really been impressed at what MP's been able to achieve. I mean, he sort of put himself in a tough position, claiming he's going to rip down every board to help his team win. But he's proven night in and night out that he meant what he said. His energy is infectious, and he's built a lot of goodwill with his coaching staff, teammates, and even the fans with the way he's committed to his rebounding game.
What is this guy? Some kind of American supporting hip-hop artist? He ain't supposed to like America. What, he's some kind of Trump supporter? Ain't no Trump racist?
Floor for the Clippers. Washington out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Mitchell in at the point. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Alston. Here's the three. Drains the triple. MP's got 31 points.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Beal from outside. The rebound by Alston. Again, the Warriors score.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Washington up there with Nick Richards. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's James Harden. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game.
For a minute with the America's experience.
Newsflash.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact.
I was down, but now I'm. No, I can't help it. I've been looking. My whole attention, I'm like.
Here's Beal. No points yet. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
On the floor for the Clippers, Nick Richards out there with Washington. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Beal in at the 3 spot. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
It's Podziemski. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Harden drawing the double team. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by MP. Austin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And the Clippers miss again. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as
Aaron Gordon out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, phenomenal effort by...
Deal with it. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. Then it's Moody. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Kuminga in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
I'm far too gone to follow him. I beat the 21, took another path. As a kid thought I was Mikey, turns out that I'm
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
We've got Brandon Pajemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Gordon in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
It is very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit.
Christian Perry Hill. That chopper gunner. You've been trying to level up, but try the plumber, please. When say you're not afraid to start it. well, prestige then. I'm not sure about who you become, it gives me peace when I'm all 9 and I pick up that gun. People freeze when they see me coming, told you not to run. Yeah, with these drawn, you gon' spend a lot of time sitting, waiting just to respawn.
Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Mitchell. No points so far. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, three main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also, BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Moses Moody out there with Butler. Then it's MP. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a...
Full 24-second shot clock. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Sexton is out there with Mitchell. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positioned. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense.
Still a dork, no big skin, a controller in my hand, eating my din. Got 4 eyes, pimples on my chin. The reason that most kids, they will fit in. When I play sports, I'm a dork, no big skin, a controller.
Now here's Sexton. Still no points. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Colin Sexton out there with Mitchell. And it's Herter in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness.
Waking up in a dream, sleepwalking on another big.
What the?
and they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
You've got MP. There's Jackson Davis out there with Buck.
Everybody gotta stick with. World is clouded, act like people who believe just sprouted. How did that line move? We allowed it, so they believe we'll soon be about it. They poison well, make everyone sick. They poison those well, turn little girls into boys. Can you tell? How many ways can they get you to hell? I'm still alive, but I feel like I'm dying. This will.
And they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Colin Sexton out there with Mitchell. And it's Herder in at the small forward position.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill.
Yes, I do. This is what Washington does. Kicking dogs and I'm just being honest. If you want fun, then we cook up like an omelet. I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to. I'm just being honest. I can put the foot in case you get sticky. I'm just being honest.
This loop, I'm in the bottom room.
1:36 left in the half. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Mitchell out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. Down low, looking to end the run. And it goes! As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Shepard, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Washington's checked in. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Washington's shot is good.
We know P.J. Washington very respectable from distance.
Washington's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Clippers shooting only 36% during the second. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, my goodness. P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
The 3 from Curry. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Leonard outside. Outside Herder. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Golden State. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Back after this.
I get thrown by the waves like I won't be phased. And I know who can help, but I'm low on my faith. I get so in my head, wanna carry my weight. What's the full rate on me? So I'm telling you.
Game day. We didn't get it because it's still sitting in the refrigerator. You were supposed to have 2 whole pieces of corn. I was supposed to have 2 whole pieces of corn. I forgot to cook them first. Whoops. It was still an Instant Pot cook, right? Yeah.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
If they watch film, they knew this was coming. But it's like the storm rolling in just surprised them.
Yeah, it's hail and threes, and there's nowhere to run for cover. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Bogdan Bogdan.
Well, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
They've got MP. Butler out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Yeah, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Leonard gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Harden. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Sexton kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Sinks the three-pointer. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
LA has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's stolen by Curry. And here's the break. Here's Butler. Golden State moving it around. Alston on top. Curry kicks to MP. Lets it go from deep. Again, what an avalanche.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Herter. Now Leonard. Defended by Butler. The 3 from Harden. They get it again. And the dunk by Zubac.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected team.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. Harden, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Harden with it. He's covered by...
They've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Butler. Then it's MP, and it's Curry in at the 2. That's the Warriors 5.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Lex?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Tylee said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you guys.
A tremendous IQ. Hard, Allie. Thanks. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's having himself quite a night, scoring with reckless abandon.
And he's nearing third place in career 40-point games. Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Herder from long range. The rebound by Alston. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Basket counts. Butler's got 8 points.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Right side, Sexton to stop the run. The rebound by Alston. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
The Clippers shooting only 23% so far. Herder passes to Leonard. Back to Herder. Pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, BA, unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Here's Leonard. He's got 14. Pass to Sexton. There's the triple. Here's Herder. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Los Angeles shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Back to Harden. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Curry gets the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And there's Herder. That's good on the assist by Zubac. Herder's got his third basket on the night right there. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. And here's Curry. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Bogdanovich against Herder. To the inside. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 16 points now.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you lose.
Sends it home from three-point land.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Harden with it. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Leonard looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. There's Herder with the 3. The rebound by MP.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And here's Curry for 3. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Can they get it? Shot by Leonard, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Good! Another from three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
.27 seconds left in the third. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
From deep, MP.
The government is finding a problem.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Leonard. He's got 16. Pass to Herder. Looking to end the run. Connects the jumper drop. Herder's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And the lack of effort.
They want me to wait.
MP outside. Pass to Curry with 4 on the clock. Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And so it's the Golden State Warriors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Doing? I think we're doing. We're sharing the ball. What the hell are you doing?
To find opportunity, we all get lost along the way, not knowing who to be.
Which player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Shed, and then for Los Angeles, Zubac. He's checked in for Richards. Herder comes in for Beal, and it's Colin Sexton in for Mitchell. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Shepard, then it's MP, and it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Man, what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
They grab their own miss. Outside Harden. Fires the three.
Full 24-second shot clock. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Pass to Herder. From deep Washington. And it's MB with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. Lets it go with the three. And again for three.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark.
Let's go. Walking with God. Let's go.
My man T-Man.
Boy, MP, you were like a man possessed out there today. Where did that performance come from?
Yeah, it's the result of a lot of hard work. Both me and the coaches and the folks on the strength and conditioning team trying to set us up for success.
MP, doing good.
Yes.
All right, MP.
Let's hear a little
One
more
more
about
question.
They just talk, they can't stop, no. They don't pump, they don't pump, they don't pump, no. They don't pump, they just talk, they can't stop, no. Of course we win, keep doubling up every rebound. My God, it's like a nice set on the TV for us. He's going to have 20